Assalamualaikum and good morning, class. How was your day so far? That's good to hear. So, can I expect a full blast energy and also a active participation from you? Okay, very good. In this lesson, you will learn the following as you realize the importance of keeping tidy. So the first one is determining stereotype images and ideas that are explicitly used to influence viewers. And then second, self-correcting when reading. And then inferring the meaning of unfamiliar science-related words based on given context, clues, and other strategies. And then distinguishing cause and effect text types according to structural and language features. And then inferring the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. Then planning a 2 to 3 paragraph composition using an outline or other graphic organizer. And then organizing information from secondary sources in preparation for writing in collaboration with others. Before we begin the lesson in this morning, let us ask the Almighty God and let us enlighten our mind to completely understand the lesson in this morning. So, Miss Baraukur, would you please lead the prayer? Amen. I would like to request everyone to arrange your chairs properly and also make sure that there are no trashes around you. So, I think everyone is present, right, class monitor? Okay, very good. I'm so glad that everyone understands the reasons of coming to school regularly. So before we begin, can I request everyone to stand up and clap your hands in 5 times? Then inhale, exhale, okay? Very good. You may take your seat. Did you feel better now? Okay, thank you. So, let's have a short review on the past lesson that are discussed. Who would like to summary or give some short recap about the previous discussion? Okay, Miss? Very good. Thank you. Alright, class. Let's take a look at this picture together. So, what do you notice about this room?
There are toys all over the floor and there are clothes filled up in the corner.
Great observations. Now, based on what you see and what do you think people might assume about the person who lives here?
They might think the person is messy and doesn't like to clean up.
Good thoughts. Now, let's think about how living in such a cluttered room could affect someone. How might it impact their ability to focus or stay organized?
It could be distracting if you're trying to do homework or read.
Exactly. A messy environment can make it tough to concentrate and might even make you feel a bit of stressed. Now, let's flip it around. How do you think keeping a tidy space could make someone's daily life better?
It might feel nicer to be in a clean room, like a fresh start every day.
Absolutely. Keeping your space neat and organized is not just about making it look nice. It can also make your daily life easier and more enjoyable. So, remember to tidy up your rooms and you'll be setting yourselves up for success. Okay, so today we're going to talk about stereotypes and how they influence our thoughts. So, stereotypes are simple ideas about groups of people based on things like race, religion, or culture. They're often shown in pictures and advertisement to make us think certain way. So, there is a method used in viewing pictures, cartoons, photographs, and advertisements. It is called a spatter. Each letter stands for a particular meaning. S stands for subject, meaning when we look at a picture, we think about what's in it and what it's trying to show. We also think about when and where it was taken. So P stands for purpose, meaning pictures are not just for looking at. They want us to feel or do something. Maybe they want us to buy something or think differently about a group of people. So, A stands for audience, meaning pictures are made for certain people like in a magazine or in a website. We think about who those people are and what they might think when they see the picture. So T stands for tone, meaning the way a picture feels can tell us a lot. Is it happy or sad or something else? That feeling comes from the person who made the picture. So E stands for effects, meaning pictures can change how we think. Sometimes they do it on a purpose, but other times we might see something different than what was meant. So lastly, R stands for rhetorical devices, meaning pictures use tricks to make us think a certain way. This could be things like colors, symbols, or how things are arranged. So in understanding the cause and effect, let's move on to the cause. When we say cause, this is why something happens. Like if it rains, it makes the ground wet. And then the effect is, this is what happens because of the cause. So if it rains a lot, maybe school gets cancelled. So the signal words is, we can tell if something is a cause or an effect by a special word like consequently, for this reason, because, thus, due to, since, on account of, in order to, therefore, and as a result. So the type of text is something writing tells us about both the cause and effect, while others might talk about just one or the other. In understanding the tone, mood, and purpose, so firstly is the tone. This is how the writer feels about what they are writing. Are they happy, sad, or serious? And then the purpose is, why did the writer write this? Maybe it's to tell a story, make us laugh, or convince us of something. And then in the mood, this is how we feel after reading something. Like it might be happy, surprised, or even a little scared. Let's move on to the organizing information from secondary sources. So secondary sources. So these are things like books, articles, or pictures that tells us about other things people found out. And then using them, we pick the ones that help us the most and make sure they are reliable. Then we use them to write or talk about what they were learning. And then taking notes that we write down the important parts so we don't forget. Then we put it all together to tell our own story. Okay, class, we have an activity for today. The class will be divided into 2 groups. Each group will explore advertisements, articles, and other media to uncover stereotypes, understand cause and effect relationships, and also interpret tone, mood, and purpose. Then present it. Every representative of each group will share their insights, incorporating interactive elements to engage their peers. So, by relating this concept to a real-world issues. Okay, so get your representative from your group and then let his or her tell to me what she and he understand in today's lesson. Okay, class, we will have a quiz for today. Okay, our quiz is just a multiple choices. You have a choices, so you just need to encircle the best or the correct answer. Okay, in 15 minutes, I will get the quizzes. In count of 5, please pass your paper to the front. Okay, 1, 2, 3, very good, thank you. Here is your assignment. It is fill in the blanks. You just write the correct answer. Goodbye, class. See you again tomorrow.